Right, I'm really not seeing it, man.
New developments in a criminal mischief case in downtown Fargo. Valley News Live just received this video taken around 2:30 a.m. Sunday showing these two men in NDSU hoodies appearing to be looking for something while trashing downtown, dumping and kicking trash cans and knocking over plants. In the audio you heard there, it appears one of them is saying the name Brian, though police have not identified these men. Take a closer look here. They say these two men tampered with property belonging to both the city of Fargo and a private business. If you have any information on who they are, contact FPD.